here's what people are searching for. Elizabeth Smart. Elizabeth Smart, still Mormon. After people assume Elizabeth Smart's story is settled history, but the new Netflix documentary is reopening one very personal question about faith. Elizabeth Smart, still Mormon after is the phrase popping up, and it's tied to how she describes her life after survival. Before that, it helps to remember why her name became national news in the first place. The kidnapping that launched a massive search. According to Wikipedia, she's now a child safety activist and ABC News contributor, which matters because she speaks publicly with purpose. Here's the thing, a lot of coverage stops at she was found, but the timeline between abduction and recovery is the key context. Reports cited by People.com describe a 9-month ordeal in which she was controlled, isolated, and moved through public spaces unnoticed. Then the case turns on a brutal reality. People.com reports she endured months of rape, abuse, and starvation before being found in March 2003. That gap matters because it shaped later debates about how society judges victims who don't act the way people expect. The rescue became a turning point, but it didn't end the story. It started years of court proceedings and public scrutiny. One implication is practical. High-profile cases can improve child safety awareness, but they also create myths that survivors then have to undo. Fast forward, and NBC News reports Wanda Barzee was arrested again in 2025, which reminded people this case still has legal aftershocks. At the same time, Smart's public identity has shifted from victim to advocate, and Instagram posts emphasize family life and survivor support. Question trending now is narrower. Is Elizabeth Smart still Mormon after her kidnapping? And what does she say her faith became afterward? Netflix's documentary frames it as a personal evolution, not a soundbite. And it's drawing attention to how trauma reshapes belief. And that's the real takeaway. The public wants simple answers, but healing rarely fits one label. What stood out to you most? Thank you for watching, and see you next time.